First and foremost, focus on value, not on cost. Now, while it's important to consider the pricing of the learning platform, all the tools and digital tech and the content that you need for actual training delivery, just focusing on it too narrowly can undermine the actual impact and value that the training intervention can bring to your company. So a suggestion is to align it to your company's goals. So look at areas or look at the improvement outcomes that will happen because of the training and skilling interventions that you do for your company. The end outcome could be increase in productivity or decrease in training cost. It could also be increase in compliance, or it could be increase in reach or scale. It could be all of these, or it could be one of these. It could be a combination of these. Whatever it is, it has to be aligned to the end objectives of the company. In case it's the first time that you're subscribing to a learning platform or even to content, it would be wise to go and look at relevant case studies from your peers and your competitors and see how they are using digital tech and tools in their training interventions. Using those use cases and case studies can give you a benchmark to expect the value that you don't have at hand right away. The next tip is to demonstrate, not just state. What this means is that you need to find ways to not just show the benefits in theory, because everything looks great when it's on paper, but you need to connect the dots between theory and practical. And the best way to do this is to identify objectives or KPIs and other metrics that matter to you, and then see how your training or learning interventions are able to map into those. So example, from the previous point, if your job is to increase the productivity, you need to find different metrics that connect the dots between productivity and the training interventions. It could be in terms of what content works the best for your particular learner group or set of learners, or it could be doing a before-after analysis of the productivity of your employees based on how they perform their jobs before the onset of the training intervention and after it was done. You can also define multiple milestones in between to have the actual tracking to show the growth or the progress of the training intervention and productivity aligned to it. The last tip, though it sounds a bit counterintuitive and contradictory, is to get employee buy-in. Yes, you heard it right. To get management buy-in, it is critical to have your employees on board too. It's a clear picture, right? If your employees are excited and enthused about doing something, if they really have the love and they see the need for learning in their own career development, it is then natural for management to comply to that and ensure that they supply with all the necessary tools, the techniques and the methods to help the employees navigate through their careers better.